Hey Fusion, welcome to this week's Third Moment. You know, for a while now we've been talking about this Dig Deep drive, which is your chance, our chance, to impact people halfway around the world in this place called Big Bend, Swaziland. A place like Big Bend without us would probably be living in hopelessness every single day were it not for you guys opening up your hearts and your wallets and giving money toward this well that we're continuing to dig. And so far, you've given over $2,500 of your money towards digging that well, which is awesome. And it's all part of this thing that we call the Third Project. And the Third Project is all about Jesus' idea of living God first, others second, and me third. It's this idea that we can turn the world upside down just by putting other people first. And coming up here in the month of October, Woodman Valley Chapel is partnering with several different organizations in this thing called Make a Difference Month. Now last year, a lot of you gave up your time, gave up half of your Saturday at one point in October to rebuild and restore this part of town called the Hillside neighborhood in Colorado Springs. It was great to watch so many of you come out. This year, Make a Difference Month is happening right here in Colorado Springs at this place, which is Fort Carson. Right now, there's over 2,500 families who have a deployed loved one over in Iraq or Afghanistan that are based right here in our own city. Those people have needs that need to be met just like you and I do. But the difference is they live a life of question marks. Whenever you don't know if your brother's coming home later in the year or if your husband is still alive, all of a sudden things like mowing the grass and painting your house and weeding the flower bed don't just sound very important anymore. And that's where you and I come in. Because the Third Project isn't just about giving money out of your wallet to needy people. That's great. But we also need to recognize that there are some needs right here in our own backyard that we can be a part of meeting. So it's not just give third, it's also live third. But we don't just want this to stop in October. We want you guys to set the pace for the rest of the church and what it means to be living third. In 1 Timothy 4:12, it says that we need to not let anyone look down on us because we're young, but to set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity. This is your chance to set the pace. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you the chance to set a goal for a number of hours that we as Fusion are going to spend living third for the rest of 2008. On any given weekend between Rockrimmon and Woodman Heights, we have about 200 students that attend a Fusion event. Just imagine if every one of those 200 students spent 4 hours on one Saturday morning in the month of October. We've just given 800 hours towards living third here in our own city. Just imagine what we could do with almost 3 months that are left in the year 2008. All right, so the goal is yours to create. Once this video ends, we want you to break up into your small groups. If you're not connected to a small group, that's okay. Just come to the front of the room and we'll take care of you. But we want you as a group to set a goal for the number of hours that we as Fusion can spend living third for the rest of 2008. It could be whatever you dream. But remember this, living third doesn't mean that you have to spend all 8 hours of a Saturday doing community service. It could mean spending your 30-minute lunch period at school inviting somebody who normally sits alone to come and sit with you. That's living third. It could mean spending 2 hours at home helping your mom clean the house instead of you going out to a movie with a friend. Or it could mean spending the entire rest of the semester developing some kind of Bible study at your school. There are endless possibilities. The only limits are your creativity and other people's need. Now remember, 200 students, about 11 weeks left in 2008. That means each of you has about 2,000 hours left in 2008 with which you can live third. How will you use it?